On the edge of a peaceful lake lived a kind fisherman named Ravi. Every morning before sunrise, Ravi would sail across the sparkling water in his small wooden boat. He loved the lake and treated every living creature with respect. One beautiful morning, as golden sunlight danced across the waves, Ravi cast his fishing net into the water.
Deep below the surface, colorful fish swam happily among the plants and rocks.
Among them was a tiny orange fish with bright eyes and shiny scales. The little fish was playing with bubbles when suddenly it noticed something above. A net. Before it could swim away, the tiny fish became trapped. Moments later, Ravi pulled up his net. To his surprise, there was only one fish inside, a very small fish. The little orange fish looked up at him with frightened eyes. "Please let me go," the fish pleaded. "I'm too small to be useful. If you release me today, I will grow bigger someday." Ravi listened carefully. He could have kept the fish, but kindness filled his heart. With a gentle smile, he carefully lifted the tiny fish from the net and lowered it back into the lake. The fish splashed happily into the water. "Thank you," it called before swimming away. Ravi smiled and continued his day, never expecting to see the fish again. Seasons passed. Spring flowers bloomed. Summer sunshine warmed the lake. Autumn leaves drifted across the water. Winter winds came and went. And deep beneath the lake, the little orange fish grew bigger and stronger every year. Soon it became one of the largest fish in the entire lake, but it never forgot the fisherman who had shown it mercy. Then one day, a terrible storm arrived. Dark clouds covered the sky. Strong winds howled across the water. Huge waves crashed against Ravi's boat. Ravi struggled to control it. The storm grew worse and worse. Suddenly, a giant wave slammed into the boat. Crash! The boat overturned. Ravi was thrown into the icy water. He fought desperately against the powerful waves, but the storm was too strong. He began to sink. Deep below the surface, the now-grown orange fish noticed something unusual. It looked upward and saw Ravi in danger. The fish immediately recognized him, the fisherman who had saved its life years ago. Without hesitation, the fish raced through the stormy water. Faster and faster it swam. It reached Ravi just as he was losing strength. The giant fish lifted him onto its back and pushed through the rough waves. Together they battled the storm. Wave after wave crashed around them, but the fish never stopped. Finally, after a long struggle, they reached the shore. Ravi crawled safely onto the beach. The storm slowly faded away. As the clouds parted, warm sunlight filled the sky. Ravi turned toward the water. Standing at the shoreline was the giant orange fish. For a moment, they looked into each other's eyes. This was the same tiny fish he had released years ago. A smile spread across his face. "Thank you, my friend," he whispered. The fish seemed to smile back. As the golden sunset reflected across the calm lake, the giant fish slowly swam away into the glowing water. Ravi watched until it disappeared beyond the horizon, and from that day forward, he never forgot the lesson the fish had taught him. A single act of kindness may seem small today, but one day, it can return in ways you never imagined. The end. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for more magical adventures and